Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Atlanta's still trying to get a handle on so-called party houses, those big parties thrown at rental properties and causing a headache for unsuspecting neighbors. The city council has prepared to take another swing at trying to keep those parties in check. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart joins us now live in Northwest Atlanta to explain. Kevin?
Tom, the City Council is looking at two different ordinances, trying to tweak them, trying to make more of a difference. But one city councilman we spoke to says one more thing is needed.
The existing language wasn't being enforced.
Atlanta wants to tighten up on ordinances on the books to put so-called party houses in check, to leave no more confusion and no more excuses for not writing citations.
Streamlines the language, lets the police know kind of what they're dealing with when they roll up on such a situation.
Now, part of the proposed revised definition of a party house would be stated as, quote, a large-scale gathering that charges a fee for use of the property or an entry fee. If you haven't been to one, no doubt you've heard about the sometimes raucous events all over the area, particularly in the city. There are more possible changes on the table. Short-term rentals typically host these parties. So the plan is to tweak the short-term rental ordinance, focusing on where the party can be held by creating some space among short-term rentals.
If it's a single family, there would be 1,000-foot distance buffer requirement.
Plus, no more than 10% of our apartment complex could be licensed for short-term rentals. City Councilman Howard Shook believes in the end, it's going to come down to proper enforcement, commitment.
The chief of police, I'm counting on him to go to his people and say, hey, look, I know we're shorthanded, but if you do roll up on one of these, and especially if it's a place that's a repeat customer, write the citation.
Now, there are more proposed tweaks on the table that will require people to dig deeper into their pockets. I'll tell you about that coming up at 6. But for now, we're live in Northwest Atlanta. Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.